Welcome, science students and families to Beda College and the Queen's University family. First things first, congratulations. You have matriculated, you have a student number, you are now officially a Queen's and Beda College student. This is a super exciting time for you and for us too. One of the best parts of our jobs is to meet our new class and introduce you to Beda College. So welcome. My name is Professor Charan Rainford, and in addition to teaching political studies, I'm a member of the academic advising team at Beda College, or the Castle, as our students tend to refer to our campus. I'm sure you are eager to hear all about what your first year at Beda College will be like, and what courses you will take, so let's get started. The information in this video is directed at Beda College students who were admitted into the Faculty of Arts and Science in the Bachelor of Science degree program, including concurrent education science students. Students in the Bachelor of Health Sciences program will hear from Professor Beth Richan, who is Bachelor of Health Sciences academic advisor, and should consult their own degree program information in Beda College and Bachelor of Health Sciences resources in the first year Foundations course in OnQ. During the presentation, I may refer to the Beda College course registration manual that you can find posted in Beda College first year Foundation course in OnQ. Please make sure that you take the time to read through this manual, as it is designed to help introduce you to your academic program at Queen's and guide you through the course enrollment process. You will receive an email with links and information on how to book an academic advising appointment with one of our academic advisors to discuss your academic plans and course selections. Please take advantage of this opportunity, and we are all happy to help. You can also refer to this video at any time. So here is what we will cover in this session. All the academic basics that you will need to know as an arts and science student throughout your entire time at Queen's. We will cover units, courses, how to choose courses, and all the important dates that you need to know. So let's start with the basics. How does first year work for science students? Well, you have been admitted to a Bachelor of Science Honours program, and your first year is designed to allow you an opportunity to explore and be curious, and to take some time to figure out what you love and what you want to focus your studies on. In other words, you aren't committed to decide on a major or a concentration until you finish your first year, and you've had that chance to explore your interests. As a science student, we want you to explore the different degree plans we offer by going through the degree plans in the course registration manual, and you will pick your classes according to what we recommend for those plans. The idea is to keep your options open, so at the end of first year, you will have a number of different majors that you are eligible to choose from. You will notice in the manual that there are courses we offer that you probably haven't seen in high school. This is your chance to try something new and exciting. More to come on that in just a minute. Once your first year classes are all finished, we will ask you to select your major or your degree plan in May. During second year is when you will start to focus on taking the courses you need for your major. First, let's start with some terminology. You're going to hear us talk a lot about programs and plans and how many units you need to graduate. What does that mean exactly? Well, your program is your degree, in your case, Bachelor of Science Honours. Your degree plan is what you choose to major or concentrate in. For example, biology, geography, life sciences, mathematics. Units are like credits. You need 120 units to graduate with your degree. Most one-term courses are 3 units in weight, and most full-year courses are 6 units in weight. Because some courses are longer or heavier than others, we count by units or weight, not by the number of classes you take. Finally, a term is a session or semester. Our academic year is divided into a fall term and a winter term. We also offer an optional summer term for those who wish to catch up, get ahead, or follow a less traditional schedule and timeline for completing their degree. So how do those courses you take in first year count? What are your options in May for choosing your major? The good news is all of the courses you take in first year will go to good use, and you can continue to explore and take more interesting courses outside of your major or focus. Your Bachelor of Science honors degree must have both depth, this is where your major comes into play, and breadth, this is where your electives requirement fits in, your free choice courses. So of the 120 units in total you need to graduate, some of those courses are required for your major or focus, and some are required as electives. There are 3 different degree plan structures you can choose from. You can decide to stick with a major, a 1 degree plan focus. In this case, half of the courses you take count towards your major. The other half of your choices are your free choice electives. This option allows for a lot of freedom to take all kinds of different courses. The second option is a major minor. In this case, you choose a major, which also represents half of your degree. You will also choose a minor focus or concentration. That takes up a quarter of your degree. The last quarter of your courses are made up of free choice electives. The last option is a specialization, a very focused degree with a lot of core courses. Little choice, but drills down to very specific course content, so a great option if you are very passionate about your area of study, especially if you are considering research as a career interest. So all the courses you take in first year will count towards your future major, minor, or specialization requirements. Again, you don't have to decide this until the end of first year, so you have some time to consider. In first year, you aren't in a degree plan yet. We want you to take this first year to do some exploring, so you're encouraged to take a variety of courses from different disciplines and explore the range of subjects available to you. After this year, you should have a better idea what you want to focus on, and the classes you have taken will lay the groundwork for all the different plans you can pursue. You will then be prepared to make well-informed choices about how you would like your degree to take shape. So when you are choosing your first year classes, make sure that you have the prerequisites to access the plans you want. You can find this information in the Arts and Science calendar, and you can also find a list of recommended courses by plan posted in the course registration manual for reference. Consider taking one course that expands your horizons. Accept that you can't do everything. You may want to major in everything, minor in everything, take 3 teachables, do an exchange, and a certificate, and an internship, but that might not all be realistic. We can talk with you about options and where some good compromises might be feasible during your advising appointment. Now let's review the different types of courses you need to take in your upper years. You don't have to worry about this much now, but it will make choosing your plan easier if you understand how all of the courses you have taken count or fit into your degree program. Core versus option. Both kinds of courses are required for your plan. Core means that you don't have flexibility. These are your mandatory classes. Option courses have a bit more flexibility. You can choose from a list of available classes within the discipline. Supporting versus electives versus exclusions. Some plans in arts and science require the student to take supporting courses. These are courses in a subject different from that of the plan, but are required prerequisites for upper year courses. This is fairly common in the sciences. An example would be a first year calculus course in a physics plan. Elective courses are chosen freely from any course offered through the Faculty of Arts and Science, or perhaps another faculty, as long as you meet the prerequisite, if there are any, and count towards your overall degree plan, i.e. the 120 units. And exclusion courses? Exclusions are a list of 2 or more courses that are considered similar enough that credit will only be given for a defined subset of courses from that list. Usually holding credit for an excluded course will prevent enrollment in any of the remaining courses on the list. Not something you need to be too concerned with for this year. We're excited to introduce you to our exclusive flagship courses, Beta 100, Thinking Locally, and Beta 101, Acting Globally. One clear advantage for first-year students who choose to take Beta 100 101 is that these courses offer you full entry after first year into academic plans for history, sociology, drama, LLCR or languages, literatures and cultures, as well as partial entry into geography and film. This opens up a number of disciplines to you. Moreover, they remain unique courses that deliver both intercultural skills and interdisciplinary knowledge that will drive student academic progress towards second year in ways that a traditional disciplinary course cannot. Another unique feature of the beta courses is that they are hybrid courses, meaning that they are also offered as online courses, making them available to all Queen's students from all faculties and disciplines. So while you may be taking the course in person at the castle, you may end up connecting to students from the Kingston campus who are taking the online version. You can share your experiences in living and studying at Beta College. While we encourage all students, humanities, social sciences, and sciences, to take Beta 100 101 to develop their skills as global citizens and learn how to function in an interdisciplinary team, we recognize that they may choose not to do so to allow them to explore other disciplines outside of those served by this course. For more information about these courses, we encourage you to read the descriptions in your manual and on the Beta website. You should take advantage of the opportunities offered to you in your university education to pursue areas of interest that you might not otherwise have a chance to explore. For example, you may have always been interested in architecture, but did not have the opportunity to study these subjects in high school. In that case, you may consider taking a course in art history while at Beta College. This is your chance to learn a little more about things that you would not necessarily do or plan to do yourself. What is important is that you are interested. Review the list of first-year courses offered at Beta College and pay particular attention to the course descriptions. You can also find more detailed information about our course offerings on the Beta College website. You can find the Beta College course offerings listed in the course registration manual or the Beta College website under First Year Program. These are all the courses you can choose from as a first-year student. You will notice that there are restrictions on some of the science courses. These are specific to students in the Bachelor of Health Sciences degree program. An exception to this is the STAM 200 Introduction to Statistics course. A useful section for reference in the manual is the list of recommended courses by plan. For example, if you're interested in biology, the recommended courses are Biology 102 in the fall, Biology 103 in the winter, as well as Chem 112 and Math 121 in fall and winter terms. Physics 106 is highly recommended as well if you're planning to do a major or specialization in biology. If you follow these recommendations, it will help to keep you on track for that major, because these are all the first year classes required for that major. Another example, chemistry. The recommendation suggests that you take Chem 112, Math 121, and Physics 106, all fall-winter full-year courses. It also suggests that the algebra requirement, Math 112, or Math 111, or Math 110, may be deferred until second year, which is helpful since algebra is not offered at Beta College, so it frees up space for an elective course. Another question we often hear from students is, can I pick anything I want as a major at the end of first year? Entrance into your majors, degree plans will be based on the grade requirements. Every department decides what minimum grade they will accept to allow students into their degree plans, i.e. majors, minors, and specializations. So keep in mind that your first year grades do matter, and the higher your grades are after first year, the more options you will have. The more popular the plan, the more competition there is for space. Therefore, the higher the grade needed to get in. Good news is that for about 85% of the plans, a B average is all that's needed. You can see the grade requirements on the Faculty of Arts and Science website under first year students, plan selection, and what it takes to be accepted to a plan. In the next couple of slides, we will provide some examples of possible course plans to provide some guidance and get you thinking about your own choices. Let's meet Lydia, who is enrolled in the Bachelor of Science Honours program. You can see that Lydia is interested in biodiversity and sustainable development. She's keen to explore the managed woodlands on the Hurstmonceux Castle estate and has been involved in climate change action in her high school. For science students, in most cases, Math 121, Chem 112, Biology 102 and 103, and Physics 106 are the best choices to keep the widest range of options open to you for the majority of the science plans. Some courses are not required for all science plans, so read the degree plan summaries in the academic calendar and the recommended courses by plan reference document provided in your manual. Physics 106 is highly recommended for students interested in plans in biology, but Lydia is not completely sure about pursuing this plan at this time. Can always pick it up in second year if she goes through that route. For those who take all 4 science courses, the final 6 unit choices allow you to expand horizons or to explore further science subjects. Lydia decided to take Devs 100, following on her interest in sustainability and activism. Since she's going to wait on Physics 106 for now, she decided on taking the Health 101 Social Determinants of Health course in the fall term and the Introduction to Statistics course in winter, since it counts as a supporting course in a few science plans. The Health course will be an elective for Lydia, and more of an interest course to broaden her horizons. If she's really keen on health studies after taking 101, she could also swap the STAM 200 Introduction to Statistics for Health 102 and create a pathway for a health studies minor. She may also decide to take the Beta 100 course, Thinking Locally, because she has always been involved in a local community and may be able to apply her own experience to the coursework. Let's meet Sam now, who is enrolled in the Concurrent Education and Bachelor of Science Honours degree program. As a Con Ed student, particularly one interested in being a primary school teacher, Sam will need to choose courses that incorporate 6 different curriculum areas over the course of his degree program. He's also really interested in encouraging more school-age children to consider STEM and get excited about science, so he may decide to make sure he has enough courses for a teachable subject in case he goes into teaching intermediate levels. Teachable subjects are traditional subjects such as English, history, chemistry, biology, and mathematics. Sam is going to take chemistry and physics because they have always been favorite subjects for him, and they are foundation courses for several science plans, so it keeps the doors open for his Bachelor of Science Honours degree plan after first year. Although he also loves mathematics, he has heard that the biology courses at Beta College make use of the estate and ground as a living lab, and thinks the hands-on learning opportunities may also spark ideas for his future classroom teaching and getting students outside in their surrounding environment. He can always pick up math courses next year or online during the summer term. He also decides to take English 100, which is recommended for teacher candidates in primary junior, and he is keen to explore the spaces and places that inspired British authors. Psych 100 is a requirement for all Con Ed students, although it is not necessary to take it in first year. Sam is keen to take it at Beta College, with the smaller class sizes and direct connection to the professor. Con Ed students can find more specific information about their program and courses in the OnQ modules, and from the concurrent education team in the student services at the Faculty of Education. Contact them directly if you have specific questions about your program and teachable subjects. Their contact information is provided in the manual. 2 courses that will be automatically added to Sam's load are Prac 110 and Prof 110, Self as Teacher. The Prac 110 course is for your practice teaching component, and there is more information about how the practicum will work in the concurrent education section in OnQ and at SOAR. Some of you may have taken courses in the International Baccalaureate or IB program during high school, or advanced placement courses, and are wondering about transfer credits to your Queen's degree. If the course was taken before you became a Queen's student, you may apply for the transfer credit. This includes AP, IB, A-Level, Cambridge Pre-U, French Baccalaureate courses completed in high school. For more information, please visit the undergraduate admissions website and look for transfer credits under the About Applying tab in the menu bar at the top. Select the curriculum that applies to you and your degree program from the drop-down menu, and you will find more information about how to apply for transfer credit and how the course might transfer to your academic program. It will also provide you with information about which transfer credits can be used to gain entry to certain degree plans. In some cases, you can use a transfer credit to gain access to a plan, but in other cases, you may have to take the first year course again and earn a minimum grade to gain entry to that plan. Make sure that you ask your academic advisor if you're unsure about how to locate this information. We may also refer you to the academic advising team in the Faculty of Arts and Science. Okay, so what do you need to do and when? All of the registration timelines are listed in the course registration manual. July the 11th is when you can go into your student center on Solus to see your enrollment appointment and start adding courses to your shopping cart. All Beta College students have the same enrollment appointment date, July 15th. Your course enrollment appointment is different from first-year students on the Kingston campus because we build a timetable based on your course selections, so it is not first come, first served. Everyone will gain access to the courses that they're eligible to take in first year if you register by the deadline for course enrollment. For Beta College students, the deadline to enroll is the 31st of July. You will not be permitted to make any changes after this date because our team will be building your timetable and experiential learning opportunity schedule. Do not worry though, there will be an open enrollment period during the first 2 weeks of classes, so you will have the opportunity to swap courses if you have had a change of heart. Arrivals at Beta College are on September the 8th, and we are all very excited to welcome students to our campus. You will have orientation programming led by the Student Services team, and classes start on September the 12th. The add-drop period also opens on the first day of classes. You will hear more about this process during orientation. The last day to add is September the 22nd, so you can try and swap in the first 2 weeks of class. If you try a class, just don't love it and want to trade for something else instead. Make sure that you meet with your academic advisor to ensure that any changes will not affect your intended plan of study. Tuition and program fees are due on the 1st of September, so please note that deadline in your diary too. One of the biggest differences in moving from high school to university is a level of independence and autonomy you will have as a student. It will be different because no one will be regularly checking in on you to see if you're getting your work submitted on time, like you might be used to. So while that freedom is nice, it also comes with responsibility. If you find that you have questions or you don't understand something or that you need help with something, we won't always come to you, so you will have to come to us. Talk to your professors, talk to your student life coordinators and other student services staff, attend the academic success workshops, reach out to our student success and learning development advisor, academic advisors, members of the experiential learning team, or any of your friendly staff at Beta College. We are all here to help contribute to your success. The Beta College campus is a small community, and one of the major benefits is that we can all look out for each other. We are more than happy to help. You just have to ask for it. And remember to keep checking your Queen's email during the summer so you do not miss important information from us. You can always reach out to our team too. This concludes our course enrollment session, and thank you for taking the time to listen. Please contact us if you have any questions or run into any issues with your course registration, and we will be happy to help you. Please remember that with the time zones, it may take a little more time, but we will make sure that we get you the help that you need. Thank you and have a great day.